Good morning, people. Guess what? It is Capricares that know that I care and care that I know. The week of June 24th. And I'm so glad to meet you in this space. It's time to grow, y'all. Let's grow today. Let me play an introduction. And let's have us a marvelous show. Where's the introduction, y'all? Good morning, it's Capricares. Know that I care that I know. This is our daily motivation and inspiration for our mental health ministry here at the Ephesian Primitive Baptist Church. It's Capricares. Know that I care and care that I know. Good morning. Valina, my bad. My voice, I thought it was up, and it's up though. Now, I'm going to ask 3 questions. So, Valina, put in the chat 3. And it comes from the book. And all this week, we want to just talk about growth. What does it mean to grow? Are you in the right place to grow? Are you understanding what the growth process is? Let me pause. Donna, put in the chat the magazine that you were featured in. Donna Renee was featured in the magazine sometime back for her toil and labor, and that needs to be recognized, and that's a sign of growth. But everything you do will not be recognized, and that's okay. So put that in the chat, Donna. We say good morning. People ask me why I do this. For those who know why I do this, you know why I do this. For those who don't know why I do this, it has a multiplicity of purposes now. And one of the reasons I do this is because I need to grow. There was given to me a gift by God that's instilled in my spirit, in my soul, in every fiber of my being. And it's my responsibility to grow the gift. It's not God's responsibility. He gave the gift. Excuse me. Every good and perfect gift comes from God. So I want to make sure that I'm growing the thing that God has given me. So let's pause and reflect. Give Donna our shout out. All right. Donna, how do you pronounce that word? But anyway, there it is. Everything that you do possibly will not be recognized by others, and that is so okay. But what you do, if it's not recognized by others, it needs to be recognized by you. And you need to be growing in how you make decisions, growing in how you process situations, even growing in your RAIN activity, recognize, allow, investigate, and nurture, growing in our emotions. I need to get to a place where I can just grow and learn to grow and be okay with my growth. And know that, Valina, sometimes growth comes with uncomfortability. We are uncomfortable growing. So I'm going to ask these 3 questions and I'm going to get off of here. You need to be in the right soil to grow. Is the soil conducive for growth? What nourishes your growth? What nourishes your growth? What nourishes your growth? That's a question. Where can you be placed to grow? What keeps you alive? The right air. Are you in the right soil? Do you have the right environmental factors for growth? And finally, are you in the right climate? What sustains you? So growth, purpose, and people. Am I in the right soil? Am I breathing the right air? Am I in the right climate? As I traveled south to Florida, I recognized that the further south I went, the landscape began to change. Excuse me, Donna. Excuse me. And I saw different type of trees that don't necessarily grow in Tennessee. And God had to teach me a lesson and teach me that those trees don't grow in Tennessee because the soil is not conducive for their growth. Neither is the climate. When you decide to grow, and if you decide to grow, because you can decide a when if, but never decide a when, make sure you are around the right soil. Make sure you know what keeps you alive, your purpose. This keeps me alive. And then know what people can help you on your growth journey. Because you need to know that as you begin to grow, know that there are certain people who God has delegated to help. But know that there are certain people that Satan has delegated to hinder. I talked about this on yesterday, Mike. You can tell them, Valina, at 11 o'clock. And I'm closing on this. You and I both need to know the difference between our Peters, excuse me, our Andrews and our Phillips. Good morning, Monique. Just because they've been qualified to worship. Listen, Monique. Just because they've been qualified or deemed safe to worship doesn't necessarily mean they've been deemed safe to walk with me. You may be qualified to worship, but you're not qualified to walk with me. Just because we worship together don't mean we can walk together. Because it's about growth, the soil. It's about air, my purpose. It keeps me alive. This keeps me alive. Then the climate, what sustains me. So all this week, we're just going to talk about how are you growing. And remember, you can change without growing. But that doesn't mean anything. Because change can be bad. And Jeremiah 7:24 said, the people of God went backward and not forward. You can change without growing, but you cannot grow without changing. And I close with the words of Alan Greenspan. I know you think you understand what you thought I said, but I'm not sure that what you heard is what I meant. It's Capricares. Know that I care and care that I know.